Welcome back, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, the old subscribers and the new subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys really rock. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, if you're actually having any problem regarding sewing, please do not hesitate to drop a comment down. Just scroll down and you see the place to drop the comment. Just drop your comment. Tell me whatever question you want to ask, and quick and pretty fast to respond. Most of my subscribers, that's the truth. Today, actually, I'm going to be teaching you how to cut a sleeve. Actually, someone requested this video, and she had to drop another comment, and she was like, "Please, I requested a video about this sleeve. Please, can you please do it?" So that is what actually prompted me for her to have asked twice. It's actually a simple basic sleeve with a puff, like with a balloon round here. Is a sleeve that you all know. You all know. So that is actually what I'm going to be teaching today. It's very simple and easy. So simple and easy. So that is actually what I'm going to be doing. So I'm actually going to be using this rough fabrics. I'm actually going to be using this rough fabric for that sleeve. And first, I have my basic sleeve pattern here. That is what I'm going to be using, my basic sleeve pattern. If you want to know how to cut a straight sleeve like this, a straight pencil sleeve, you can watch my video about a pencil puff sleeve. I have it on my channel. You can watch it. When you watch it, you see how to get your basic straight sleeve. So I'm just gonna be going now. So I'll just use the pattern. I'll use the measurement and everything I'm gonna be using. So I'm just gonna be cutting it out. The length, actually, let me measure. The length is actually 12 inches. So this is actually 12 inches. So I'm actually gonna be cutting it out. For sleeves like this, when you're using a pattern, always add allowance. So 12 inches. I'm gonna be adding 1 inch allowance to it. I'm just going to be adding 1 inch allowance to it. And then the width that I'm going to be using, I'm actually going to be using this width, which is 5 inches. That's the round is actually 5 inches. Like I normally say in most of my videos, always measure from your bicep area, measure this part and then measure this part. That is what actually makes your sleeve to fit perfectly well. So I'm just going to be using this. So I'm going to be using the 5 inches. I'm not going to be adding anything to the side. So it's just the length that I'm adding to. So that is that aside. And then for the down part, which is the balloon at the down part, this sleeve is actually in vogue. It has been there and it's not planning to go out of vogue yet. So I'm going to be putting a puff here. So with that, I'm going to be using this rough fabric. I'm going to be folding the puff, the length of the puff. If you're making this sleeve and you actually want to make it, you measure. When measuring for sleeve for your customers, always put your tape here and then measure from the shoulder blade. So like the full length of this sleeve, I'm actually going to be making use of 18 inches. And you know, initially with with the basic pattern, we used 12 inches, which is here. So and I'm going to be doing 18 inches. So now I'm going to be subtracting this 12 inches from the 18 inches. So I'm having 1 2 3 4 5 6 inches left. That's from the 12 inches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 inches. So that means the down part, which of the balloon, is actually going to be 6 inches. And then you add like 2 inches to it for allowance. Why 2 inches? 1 inches for you to fold for your elastic, because I'm actually going to be using elastic for the down part of this sleeve. I'm going to be using elastic for the down part. You use 1 inches for the down allowance for the elastic, and then you use the other 1 inches to attach this up, this down piece to this up part. So that is the essence. So and then for the length, most times what I normally do when I'm making a sleeve like this, the width, sorry, the width of the balloon part actually determines how big and puffy you actually want it to be. So most times what I normally do, I'll just take, since I have 10 inches here, because when you open like this you usually have 10 inches because it's folded into two. That was why it was 5 initially. So because most times what I normally do, since I have 10 inches here, I normally double it. I normally double it. So this, when you double it like this is 20 inches, and then you can add between 3 and 5 allowance to it. But if you want it to be very big, you can just use your discretion and measure out your fabric. So this, I don't want a puff that is too big, a balloon puff, whatever. You can call it whatever you wish to. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I told you initially, I said I'm going to be measuring 6 inches. So this is our 6 inches. I'm actually supposed to add 2 inches allowance, but since this is just a rough illustration, so I have just 1 inch left. So I'm just going to be making use of the 1 inch like that. So I'll trim it out, make sure the fabric is trimmed out properly. It's trimmed out straight, you can see. So that is that. So the next thing I'm actually going to be doing now, because I'm actually going to be, because of the, I'm actually going to be pleating this up part. I'll pleat this up part, which I'm going to be attaching to this point. I'll pleat this up part that I'm going to be attaching to this point, why the elastic is going to be drawing this part for me. So the first thing, most times what I normally do when I'm fixing this sleeve, what I normally do, I'm going to be using my pins to illustrate for you what I normally do. This is how I normally sew. I'll just make a notch at the middle. I'll make a notch at the middle here, and then make another notch at the middle here. So I'm going to be plating this half part to this side, and then this half part to this side. So most times what I normally do, I'll just take it to my machine like this and then sew. So I'm just use pins to illustrate for you. I'll pin the first part like this, and then I'll just pleat. So you are the one that will determine how big you want your pleats to be. And this sleeve, if you actually want it to be very puffy, if you want the balloon to come out, do ensure you cut a second piece of interfacing, and then you line it, and then you can decide to use gum stay or hair stay as your interfacing inside for it to make it puff properly. So this is the middle piece, and then this is the middle piece, the middle point. So I'll just take it like this is the middle point, and then here. And then you can see how beautiful it is. This is the first part, and then the next thing I'm going to be doing now is how to fix your elastic. After sewing, most times what I normally do, I'll just sew it like this and then come back and do the elastic work. And in fixing my elastic, what I normally do, I'll just take my elastic like this and then place like this on my 1 inch line. You know, I told you 1 inch, and then top stitch it with my machine. Normally top stitch it and then bend like this, and then start stitching. I'll make sure my elastic is very long, but this is just what I have available now. Sew along this line, make sure it's stitched at the edge so it doesn't pull out. So like I told you, stitch along this line, and then you have this. So when you're done, you just pull it out like this, and then measure the round of the, you now insert the measurement into it, and then you stitch, and then you make sure you secure with your machine. Just secure it properly. And then another thing to look out for is this point, which is this point, that's your bicep point, your elbow point, sorry. You make sure that is this point where you have the joint. You make sure the measurement is accurate, measure it or else it won't fit. You measure it, and then you use the measurement, and then you join your fabrics together, and then you join your fabrics together like this. And then when you get to this top point, which is this point, like I normally say in most of my videos, that's the bicep area, that's just below the armhole, this point. Make sure you measure, and then you still follow the measurements that you have. Still follow the measurements, just follow the measurement like this, and then follow the measurement, whatever your measurement is, you follow it, and then you stitch till the end. You stitch till the end. Before, when you are done, you now make a notch here, and then you fix your sleeve. So that this is how you actually fix this. This is how you actually make this balloon sleeve. So this is it. This is the sleeve. So this is it. You see how simple and fine it is. So when you wear, you now adjust. You can decide to pull it down, you can decide to pull it up. So this is it. So I have now come to the end of this video, this tutorial. If you actually find it helpful, please do not hesitate to hit on the like button. So thank you so much for watching, and bye, and God bless you.